What is going on, everybody? It is your boy C Boogie. We back. It's episode 3 ball for Boogie-Ball. If you're new to this, welcome. This is something I came up with. Thoughts and reactions of basketball games or any sports, really, if y'all want me to. Past or present. So like I said, this is episode 3. Miami versus Denver. We're still in the NBA Finals. Each game has played like its own little series. This game was no different. So as always, highlights. We'll talk about the box scores. I'll give my kind of thoughts on both teams and what they can do to kind of adjust in game 4. But this one's in Miami. We shift gears. Miami has a chance to protect home court. Denver has a chance to take back home court, which I think was very important. So yeah, without any further ado, man, let's get straight into it.
And the same thing here in game 3. Finals back here, first time the crowd been able to see a finals game since 2014.
2014, man. As a Heat fan, I'm very happy about that.
Heat, they won their first 6 home games in these playoffs, but they lost their last 2.
That's I don't know what he was on.
Back up top to Murray. Murray the drive, backs it home. He has been spectacular throughout these playoffs. He said he has to be more aggressive tonight. Butler drives.
See, that's how you got to get at Joker. You have to. Oh man, that's too easy. That's too easy.
Well, they switched the pick and roll with Butler and Adebayo from way behind the three-point line. Pursued the ball exceptionally well.
Strus fires a pass in the corner.
That's a great cross-court pass. Holy Lord.
Again, Murray so aggressive here to start. Pass inside. Jokic finds its way to Porter. Porter's shot is good. What a difficult shot.
What a shot. Oh my God. That's still too easy. That's still too easy. If y'all can see, man, this first quarter was very competitive, very back and forth. But there was a trend. Easy. It's just easy for him. It's just too easy for him.
I like this going back to Butler against smaller guys in the post.
A rookie Brown on him. Butler turns, shoots.
Damn.
Zeller had held his ground and stood up. It would not have been called.
Jimmy has to attack him there. It's a good shot, but Jimmy got to attack Joker.
Lowry's got 5 to shoot. Green on him. On an island. Lowry dribbles, spins, falling away. It's up. It's good. What a shot from Lowry.
That was a shot from Lowry.
As Bruce Brown launches a three-pointer, and that's good. First three-pointer for Denver.
This man was not, bro. If they got this Bruce Brown consistently in Brooklyn, this man, they would have ended up probably winning the chip. Good pass. Great pass. Awesome pass.
Miami's physicality is having an impact here as they go into the zone.
Jokic, the feed.
Hey.
Throws it down.
Yeah, Christian Brown's been playing, man. He's been hooping too. Oh, Caleb Martin. Give me 3. Boom. Crowd was very loud. Very loud.
3 points in game 1, just 3 points in game 2. But a factor here. Look at Lowry fighting and comes up with a turnover.
Good steal by Lowry.
Martin goes to the basket. Layup, it's good.
I want to talk about tough finish.
Murray poked away. Now to Jokic. Jokic double. Pass inside to Green. Shot clock at 2. Murray. Oh,
That's
Jamal Murray from downtown.
great defense, better offense, man. Holy Lord, Jamal.
Jokic out. He fronts him some, then plays behind. Really good job.
Butler answers. You know, Eric Spoelstra was saying before the game. Lowry. 8 to shoot. To Butler. Murray picks him up on the switch. Martin cuts back door. Up and under.
Great backdoor. Hey! That's a Bam Jam. I've been waiting to do that. No, it's a Bam Jam, not Bam Slam. Stop it.
Jokic, double team. Murray
Oh my
finds a
God.
way, connects on a
Jamal locked in.
Gordon drives.
Hey!
Aaron Gordon.
Hey, Michael, I talked to Heat assistant Chris Quinn, who said they allowed
All right,
the
Aaron.
to get into the paint too easily in that first half. He said we have to do a better job protecting the paint, continue with multiple efforts on closeouts.
Jokic left open. Now Adebayo comes out. Jokic throws it up, and Gordon kinda tips
He
it
makes
with his fingertips.
he just makes playmaking so easy.
Awkward toss or jump. And Jokic came up with it. Murray drives.
Great pass.
Side for Gordon. What a beautiful pass. And Eric Spoelstra
At this point, it's an 11-point game
double-digit lead of the night.
on the road.
The Nuggets go
With
up by
about
11.
9:45 left.
Murray gets away from Vincent. Bad pass. Jokic thought it was coming earlier. Butler goes down inside, lays it up and in. Strus now 5 assists. Butler's got 18 points. Jokic fakes, drives, scoop layup.
Damn, scoop layup from Jokic. Bro, he's a point guard, bro. He's a point guard. 18, 12, and 8. 8 minutes left in the third.
Then takes the jumper and finishes off the play. Jokic spinning. Love picks him up. Off 1 foot. That's good.
I just,
Even on these wild shots, he expects it to go in.
I mean, if I was Coach Spo, I'd say the same thing.
Turns, fires, misses. Gets his
You gotta want that. You gotta want that.
from Jamal. By the way, Murray keeps
You gotta want that.
Butler drives out to Kevin Love. 3-pointer. That's good. Second
Good pass, good shot. It's that simple, really.
shot clock at 8. Adebayo's on Murray. Vincent
And Jokic is on. All right.
gets the ball, drives
Too easy.
throws it up. Soft
It's
touch.
Gabe Vincent, bro. That's what I was talking about game 1.
6 to shoot. Murray, step back, 3-pointer.
You guys gotta,
Shot blocked.
you guys gotta want it.
Porter tries again. Gordon's tip is good.
You guys gotta want it. That's it. The effort from Denver in those couple of plays tells the story. A shot from Jimmy.
21 for Jimmy Butler. Jokic
Wide open look.
with a 3-pointer.
He's gonna make those.
First 3-pointer. Now with 25.
There's no doubt about it. And it's the same with Miami. Everybody knows it's Butler and Adebayo.
Butler right on cue.
That's his bread and butter right there. That's Jimmy's bread and butter. No question.
Gordon.
Get up. Oh, good up fake. What an up fake. Hit him with the skirt.
Got 6 points.
Bro
off
had
the
3
bench.
people jumper, right? That's crazy.
Jokic dominating once again. Caldwell Pope jump shot is good. It's a
I mean,
6
Caldwell Pope's a shooter. KCP's always been a shooter, so they weren't even. I think their focus was on Joker. That screen and roll. Oh my god! Everybody cut in movement. It's just Jokic has teammates that just want to make things happen.
Christian Brown off the bench, 8 points in 13 minutes.
Look at that production. Look at him.
With a steal.
Look at him.
Ahead of the pack, throws it down. Christian Brown.
Out of the rotation.
The energy, bro, in a hostile environment.
Coming back and playing exceptionally well.
A rookie from Kansas, Duncan Robinson with an answer.
Good shot, Duncan. Well, I mean, you could see the field goal percentage or field goals made, and then the point differential.
Drives, Butler
It's 14 going into the fourth. Miami has the most games won being down
quarter woes.
in the fourth.
Knocks that
Can they do it again?
for Murray, and it's back up to 14. Christian Brown.
Look at that.
And Jokic
That's so
in, now 28 points,
easy.
19 rebounds,
It's just so easy.
and 9 assists. Lowry double team. Oh, what a tough shot.
So easy.
Two defenders around him, and Lowry banks it home.
That was a good shot by Lowry, but it's just too easy. Jokic is literally just the looks he's getting are so easy.
Finds Brown. Brown gets inside. Count it and one. Christian Brown.
I wasn't too sure about that being a foul, but he was just being Christian Brown was being too aggressive for them not to give it to him, so I respect it. The motor he was playing with,
Brown racing up the floor.
it showed, and this right here was a great example of that.
It's the Christian Brown show here in the fourth quarter. Butler drives, bank shot, missed it. Adebayo tips it, gets it again, puts it up and puts it in. Great second and third effort from Adebayo.
You've got to keep
7-0 run. Like that's what I'm saying. These teams are gonna go on runs, and when they go on runs, like a 12-point lead don't mean much.
Murray jump shot is
But when a team gets going on all cylinders, they're playing great defense,
Butler post
they're getting the shots they want,
kicks it back out to Vincent.
that 12-point lead will feel like a 12-point lead. even if they cut it down and then Denver goes back and scores more.
Murray back up. Jokic fakes.
Look at that. He's already two underneath the rim not to get a bucket.
Masterpiece from Nikola Jokic.
A masterpiece. That's what it was.
Eric Spoelstra has referenced this a number of times. He's a great competitor.
Tough.
Murray high off the glass, little circus shot from Jamal
Touch off the
Murray.
glass
Just you doing all the talking.
from Jamal. Put some respect on my name, Murray.
Oh, Duncan Robinson knocked down a couple of threes.
Look, 9-point game, minute and a half. But honestly, it was a little too late.
Point triple doubles here in game 3.
And that's the end of that. Miami loses at home 109-94. Denver up 2-1 in the NBA Finals. Definitely a different sort of game in a couple of different aspects. But like I said, I don't want to waste too much time. So let's go through the box scores. Let's go through the team stats. Let's see what went right for Denver, what went wrong for Miami, because I have a couple of ideas. And from the numbers, you guys would probably say the same. First off, field goal percentage, 51% to 37%. The 3-point percentage wasn't the problem. If you can get this right here, this is what you want to look for. Field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, you want to hit a good, decent amount. But if you don't score from the 3-point line real well, you shooting 50% plus from the field, that means you're getting the looks that you want. And that's what Denver did. Miami did not. And when they did get good looks, they weren't converting. So you got to give credit to Denver. The first quarter, I'd say even the first half, the one thing that Denver did amazing is that 2-man game between Jokic and Murray. And everybody's been talking about it. Miami could not find answers for Murray and Jokic. The first quarter was just them screen and roll, pick and roll, pick and roll, and they were getting buckets back and forth, back and forth. That was a very big thing. I think that was a very big thing throughout the whole game. But the first half, they assisted, I believe. Let me see right here. That was 20. What is this? 44 plus 9. That's 53. At the time that I saw a stat, Denver had assisted and scored through Jamal and Jokic 40 of the first 45. If that doesn't tell the story, I don't know what does. Hell of a performance. Jamal Murray, I would consider the MVP tone setter. He looked very aggressive. I mean, extremely aggressive in that first quarter. He was looking to get baskets everywhere and anywhere he could. So you got to give him credit for making that adjustment and just going after it, because he said, I gotta get after this next game, and he did. He went at Miami, no question about it. So yeah, like I said, field goal percentage, Denver beat him there. Free throw percentage, not bad, 81% to 70, almost 82 to almost 79, not bad. We got rebounded, and again, for everybody says, why are you saying we have been a Heat fan? So if you're new, again, I keep this as fair and unbiased as possible because I have a ton of respect for Denver. But Miami got out-rebounded 58 to 33. You're not going to win a basketball game being out-rebounded by this. And when we go to the stats for each of the players, you'll see why I'm like, this is it's unacceptable. 45 to 23 defensive, 13 to 10 offensive, 28 to 20, 7 steals to 3. That clearly didn't matter. 5 blocks to 3. I mean, Denver's defense, got to give credit. They stepped up this game. Total turnovers 14 to 4, and yet we lost. You know why? Rebounding, field goal percentage. They made up from those turnovers here. This little number right here, and then this number right here, and this number right here. You got to give them credit. 14 turnovers. We had 4 turnovers. No team goes 4 turnovers, and for the most part, they don't lose. But when you're turning over the ball less, and you can't get yourself a bucket, and you're giving up everything that the other team wants you to give up? This is the result right here, 109 to 94. Points in the paint, 60 to 34. Damn near half of their points. Not even, more than half. Yeah, it was more than half of their points. Because 60 and 60 is 120. That means more than half of their points came from in the paint. Why? They got good looks and they were converting. Largest lead, 21. Miami had a 5-point lead. But this points in the paint, this field goal percentage, and the fact that they were able to out-rebound Miami by plus 25. You got to give Denver all the credit in the world, man. They may have turned over the ball, but they made up for it where it mattered. Whether that means defensive rebounding, which goes back to the effort defensively. They got boards. Even offensively, they went after it. Miami just, it wasn't enough even when they tried to come back, but 33 rebounds is not going to cut it. Getting outscored in the paint by this much plus what? What, 26? Plus 26? Points in the paint? And you lose by 15? Do the math there. Like, that's a big difference. You shot 37%, 31% from the three. Yeah, you made 15 free throws, but you got out-rebounded, and you turned over the ball less and still found a way to get outworked, outplayed, and just out-hustled. Denver came out to play. They wanted that win back from Game 2. It's just that plain and simple. And again, like I said, yeah, I'm a Heat fan. I've been a Heat fan for a while. But listen, I'm calling this right down the middle because at the end of the day, I respect the hell out of Denver. Jokic and Murray are a duo. I don't care, they haven't been fully healthy. We haven't really gotten to see this generational type of run that they've been having in the playoffs. They've been fighting through the adversity of media and everybody not giving them credit. And Miami's been just getting it out the mud. 8th seed, first ever 8th seed, or to win 13 games. This is the second 8th seed to make a finals run. First play-in team to make the finals. Like there's a lot of adversity and obstacles that these two teams have faced, and it's just, I'm going to continue to say it as each episode goes, but they're just hooping, But Denver wanted this game more, no question about it. You got to tip the cap to them. And it just shows that turning over the ball, you can make up for it. And just because you turn over the ball doesn't mean you can't make up for it. Simple as that. Now for the box score. Look at all these pluses. Aaron Gordon got all the looks that he wanted in the paint. A double-double, 11, 10, and 5. We love to see that. If you're a Denver fan, you'll love to see that. Michael Porter, he has not shot the ball well. I know everyone's. I'm actually genuinely surprised. In the last episode, I said it's rare that he's going to shoot one of those bad games again. He's just having one of those series. We've seen a bunch of stars and players this playoff time, have bad series. So I know that's probably tough to kind of grasp, but he's taking good looks. He's just not hitting them. It's stuff like that happens. Stuff like that happens. But look, yeah, he had 2 points, 7 boards. There's ways of making up for it. Caldwell Pope, plus 12, 6 points, 3 boards, made some free throws. Again, and again, the thing that doesn't show up in the box score is being able to stay in front of your man, being able to guard somebody, making someone make an extra pass, making it uncomfortable for him. They don't put that in the box score, but that's why that plus 12 is there. And then we go to the historic aspect, which is why Denver can most certainly have Game 3. Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic, the Joker, 30-point triple-doubles, 32, 21, and 10, 34, 10, and 10. And yes, Jamal had 7 turnovers, but he made up for it right here. He played hard. He got the shots he wanted, 12 for 22, 3 for 6, 7 for 8. He got what he wanted. Jokic got what he wanted, 12 for 21. great shooting percentages. They got the looks they wanted. You can't complain. 18 defensive rebounds, and 7 defensive rebounds for Murray. They were getting after the ball. When that ball hit the rim, the backboard, when it touched the glass, even if it kissed the glass a little bit, they were ready to go after it. You got to give them credit. You also got to give credit to Bruce Brown and Christian. Bruce Brown and Christian Brown. This is great. High motor, 15 points. You kidding me? You could just tell the energy he was playing. Even with the points, you could just tell he was out there. Look at that steal right there. Look, man, a steal and a slam. He was playing hard. Bruce Brown plays hard. Jeff Green, says he has -1, but he got in there and again, some things you do not see in the box score. So tip the cap to Denver, man. They came out to play. They attacked Miami when Miami stepped up to those pick and rolls and got lazy off the switches, or they had mismatches that they couldn't recover from or jump to when Jokic was, very, very low in the interior, where he was just right in that yellow. It was too late. And Jamal, every time they saw that they were doubling up Jokic or trying to bait him into a move, Jamal's like, okay, I'll just pull up then. They made very, very excellent reads with that two-man game. None of them were selfish. None of them were greedy. They were both looking to... Honestly, it looked like they were both trying to get each other open. It was like, I don't want to shoot, you shoot it. They leaving me open, go crazy. So got to give credit to them. With Miami, yeah, they all have minuses. I mean, we know that. Larry played 30 minutes, 9 points, 5 assists. The main thing here is right here. Duncan came in the fourth, made a couple of shots, but again, I felt like it was already too little too late. Another game where the run happens a little too late. You kind of already dug yourself in a hole, because it was only, a 5-point game and a half? Third quarter came around, it was all Denver. Again, so it was like Max 1 for 7. Again, he took good looks. They weren't falling. I can't be too mad. Gabe 2 for 10, 1 for 6. The shots you taken weren't bad. They human, they're human. They're gonna have those games or series because Michael Porter's struggling a little bit. Bam, 22 and 17 rebounds. This dude had 17 rebounds, and yet we still found a way to get out rebounded plus 25. That just can't happen. And Bam's been playing, out of everybody here, Bam's been playing the best. You got to give him credit. If Miami somehow found a way to win the NBA Finals, I'm giving my vote to Bam Adebayo. No question. Even with Jimmy going 28 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, Bam's just playing with that extra edge to him. And Jimmy went 11 for 24. Yeah, Bam went 7 for 21, but 22 and 17, he got active. And Jimmy felt a little passive at times. He was afraid to attack Jokic. I know they might not get a whistle, but Jimmy just looked to score. It's your bread and butter. You got to go and try and get it. Kevin Love, 6 points, 2 rebounds. Again, that first quarter was really competitive. And then Denver kind of went on mini runs with Miami. They kind of went back and forth. 5-point game for Denver at half, and then they go into the third, and then Denver kind of opens it up a little bit. And then the fourth quarter, you could tell 27-26, but it felt already a little too late. Denver had gone on this big run. Crowd was out of it, which is the one thing. If you could take the crowd out of a game and you're on the road, you win. Those 14 turnovers didn't necessarily matter all too much. It kept the game close because Miami was able to capitalize, but they weren't able to capitalize enough. That was what Denver did. Off of the screen and roll, they find a way. Again, they're a much bigger team than Miami. They found a way to get everything they want, and they converted. Because sometimes teams get the looks they want, and you kind of have to live by it. If you can't hit them, you can't hit them. Like you're gonna have those games. But they found a way to convert. So you gotta tip the cap to Denver for playing with that sort of energy. So yeah, that's Miami Denver game 3. As always, if I'm a Nuggets fan, man, you got home court back, you went on the road, and you won an historic game, first NBA teammates ever, playoffs, regular season, 30-point triple-doubles. Jamal Murray was attacking. Jokic was getting everything he wanted. The hustle game belonged to you in every aspect. You kind of kept the crowd as a non-factor for the majority of, kind of the second quarter on. Even when runs were happening, Denver kind of settled it back down. They were able to convert some much-needed plays to kind of hold the momentum. You just got to keep that energy up, that effort that Coach Malone was talking about, since we talked about that in episode 2. It's the effort. The guys necessarily, they weren't making shots. Michael Porter wasn't making shots, but 7 boards. Don't feel sorry for yourself. If you can't make a shot, make up for it by getting a rebound. Make up for it by contesting a shot. Some of the stuff that I'm talking about doesn't show up in the box score, but it impacts the game. It just does. If I'm a Heat fan, you got to pick up the energy. And defensively, I would trust Coach Spo. I would really try that zone because I felt like man on man, that 2-man game between Jokic and Murray is scary, man, because both of them can do it from everywhere on the court, and they have guys around them that are ready to make a play. So you got to figure that out. I love if I'm a Heat fan, shot selection, not too mad about. Shots just weren't falling. Sometimes the ball is going to roll like that. But again, Miami has to set a tone early. Because if you notice, the first 2 games, the teams that really came out of the gates early, first quarter, you can kind of tell they were going to find a way to win. In the third game, it was who wants it more? Who's going to bring more energy? That's what it comes down to, tone and energy and effort. It looked like Jimmy was a little lazy on those pick and rolls. They'd go under the screen a little bit, kind of bait them into knocking down shots, and they were hitting. You can't play that game with Jamal and Jokic. You can't. Considering they had an historic game and they were able to win, the confidence as a whole should be out your mind. Christian Brown, 15 points. He's going to confidence boost through the roof. Again, you got the looks you wanted. Jimmy has to stop trying to play. He was playing passive at times. He was playing even defensively. Jimmy Butler is one of the best two-way dudes in the league. And you can even tell sometimes he got a little lazy. He got a little lazy for someone who prides himself on making sure that dudes don't score on him. And that's from his own admission. Bam has to keep doing what he's doing. Kevin Love's going to do what he has to do. Gabe is going to get the shots he needs. He missed them. It happens. Max Strus, he's going to get the shots he wants. You got to figure out. Highsmith needs to play more. 2 minutes is ridiculous. I don't know what Spo is thinking there. Caleb Martin, 32 points. He's getting back into it. You got to get these two involved. Duncan, Highsmith, and Martin need to, they got to figure that out. Again, Miami's not a big team. We know that. I'm going to continue to say you got to give credit where credit's due. Denver is taking advantage of that. But Haywood Highsmith needs to play. He needs to. He needs to play. His energy and effort is what's going to help Miami win games. He's done it before. Game 7 in Boston, with all odds against Miami, found a way to contribute in a way that no one else could on this Heat team. So you got to hopefully. I would trust Spo. I trust Spo. It's basically react and respond. React to what had happened, learn from what just happened, and respond from Miami. So with that being said, everybody, man, I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope you guys are loving this new series that we're doing as much as I am, because I'm having a blast. Hope you guys enjoy Game 4, which should be tomorrow. I'm hoping to get this released today, Thursday, so that on Saturday I can record episode 4 for Game 4 and we can talk about it even more. But if you guys have any other games past or current that you guys want me to kind of talk about, or some of my thoughts and what I think for both of the teams involved in that certain game, let me know, because I'm having a lot of fun with this. Thank you guys for all the support. We're live on Twitch every night. See Boogie-13, same thing as YouTube. So drop a sub here, like, comment, drop a follow over on Twitch. I'll drop my the link to my channel so you guys can come through. I play MLB, NBA, Madden, Spider-Man, all that stuff. So if you guys want to come through ever, just come on by, swing by, have a good time. So with that being said, y'all, I'm out. Until next episode, have no fear, Boogie-Ball is here. Have a good one. And the series is going to be very interesting. So let's see what Game 4 brings. Peace.